Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday morning and welcome into ZeldaSpeedRuns. This morning we've got the OoT Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 8 Qualifier number 6. Tracking today are Alley Oops, Baseball, Lady Draco, and Blue Roses. And on commentary, we've got Tomal Talk and New IT Guy. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Good morning, everyone, and happy time zone wherever you're at. Most of us are pretty sleepy this morning, but
Yeah, we are.
We are here to watch some suffering through Season 8.
Yes. Golden rolled the seed. He promised us something terrible, so this should be good.
Yes. So, welcome to Season 8. This is Qualifier 6, 5, 6? One of those numbers.
Where are we?
This
is Qualifier 6.
6. Okay. I got my numbers right. So yeah, great start to the season so far. We've seen some pretty jetty stuff, but we've also seen some pretty disgusting stuff happen so far. But
yeah, there's been some pretty bad ones.
Today, it looks like we have a Requiem start, so we're going to get a free song right from the beginning, and we are halfway to a third of the way, I should say, to our bridge condition.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot, too. I've been seeing that one a lot.
Yeah. So, for anyone who hasn't seen Season 8 yet, we have changed our bridge condition. It is now vanilla. So what you need is a Shadow Medallion, a Spirit Medallion, and the Light Arrows. So inside Ganon's Castle is entirely in play very early in the season and could actually come up.
Have we seen a vanilla lax yet where the Light Arrows is on the cutscene?
Yes, we have.
That's
wait. I know I've seen it in Scrubs. I don't remember if I've seen it here yet, but entirely plausible that Lax has our light arrows.
It's always a fun one.
Yeah. Speaking of light arrows, we have a new hint this season because of the changes to the bridge condition. You are not allowed to get the light arrow hint from Ganon anymore, potentially, because, well,
you kind of need to get in there.
You need to get in there with light arrows to be able to talk to him. So we have a new hint. I say new, but for those who don't play RSL settings, we have a new hint called Evil's Bane, which can point to the light arrows or something that unlocks the light arrows.
Isn't there also? Well, I guess they don't matter because it's still the medallion, so they didn't have.
Right.
They don't have like specific ones for just the bridge checks. It's just the light arrows have the Evil Bane one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of something else.
And then
there's thinking of Scrubs with its extra hints for the medallions. Then that's must be what I'm thinking of.
Right. And then we also have a potential other one. If we run out of paths today, we could see a Path of the Hero, which is for something to use the light arrows that was not required for the rest of the seed. Unlikely to see that one today, but it is always possible.
That could be fun.
But we will be getting started here in about 5 seconds.
So our runners, we'll talk about them a little bit while they're doing this. Okay, so we get a nice child start with a ZL. That's nice to get right out the bat.
Right.
It's fun to see how many people fail. Feel the music.
That was OoT Asaria's song. I don't like that.
Nice ambiguous. That's what I was looking for.
Yep. Nothing like ambiguous songs to start off with.
Yeah. So as you guys see on screen, we got Philip D2, Rock Chalk, Floosh, and Sponge. So all of them have played in at least one qualifier so far. Though Sponge did forfeit the one that he was in. And who else? Floosh had the forfeit on theirs. They're sitting at, from left to right, top to bottom, 51, 52, 37, and 164. Not that that matters right now because still a lot of qualifiers to go.
Yep.
But what was Requiem? What do we have in Requiem there?
Requiem was Storms, and we have a Deku to King Dodongo.
Okay, well that's nice.
So
with Storms and ZL already, that makes the well a little bit enticing.
Right. Also, we do know that obviously DC is a required dungeon now since we have a path hint to it.
Yeah, good
Also,
point. Good point.
Also, the fact that we're seeing that KD path, there is an above average chance that's actually our shadow medallion.
Okay, so is that how the hints work? They're a little seated higher for the lax check?
Yes, the lax checks are seated higher, and the likelihood that you need bombs and or explosive adjacent to be able to clear the shadow dungeon means that it's very probable that since we have a DC path, that it is shadow medallion.
Oh, there's a dead hand check. That's nice to see.
Dead hand is a
Doesn't look like
strength
anything.
upgrade.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm bad at reading hints, so I'm going to leave that one to you because I can't catch them. I've been doing this since this game first started, and I still can't read the hints anywhere near as fast as these guys.
So, speaking of well being a good play,
yeah, and you can do it.
That may be a good play.
We got one big chest in Midos. That's always good to see.
Mido gave us the Pebble of Pain. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Paperweight. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a return to, Stone of Agony hints, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice little fun thing for it.
I know in mine, I've been planning doing the Stone of Agony to actually be CAMC.
Nice.
On mine, so that way it actually does something other than just sit there and tell you where all those hidden routes you already know are.
That would be a cool way to do it too.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't realize it had more functionality than just hints or whatnot. That's kind of nifty though, that you could do that with a bunch of different.
Yeah, there's a few things you can do with it, and with the randomizer, I should say.
All right, we find a stick in the maze here.
It's a stick.
I mean, almost vanilla, part of the sword.
Right. I mean, technically speaking, it's more powerful than the sword.
True, yeah. So what is the massive sword damage on the sticks?
Yep.
FaZe, that's not nice.
Why can't I in here anymore?
That you sound like Vidya.
Okay. I don't know if I don't watch a whole lot of MMR, so I don't usually hear video all that often, so.
Well, me too. We gotta get the two of you on comm somewhere sometime, just screw with everyone.
Yes, Dead Hand, the chest that spawns from Dead Hand has the strength, I believe.
For David's question, no, the starting sound doesn't always correspond to the starting medallion. It just seems to work out that way this time.
Yeah. Just happy little coincidence.
Yeah, we got a Bob Ross day. Happy little accidents.
Yep, happy little accidents.
Alright, so we got a little bit of divergence here. We got I'll buy you a little bit. Yeah, definitely a little bit of Rock Chalk going back into the floors while everyone else goes to Lawn on for the next song. And for Talon and his chickens. Let's see what ends up happening there. Well, nothing on the bridge scrub. Just some money.
And we have a gold mask is dead.
Oh, who did that? I'm sure there are plenty of people here right now, Bones, who are happy accidents. So what do you end up happening? That's just Blippi, okay. So unhappy plans and happy accidents. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what does Malin have for us? Sun Song. Okay.
Interesting. It does unlock one specific check, but does also help us with things like Dompe digging, time routing.
There's always frogs too.
And there's always frogs too.
Which we haven't seen a hint for yet, which, I'll keep my fingers crossed. I don't think we've had a frog stew seed yet, so.
Not a requirement this season for sure.
So let's hope for one of those. Yes, Golden promised us an 80-50 health seed, so let's see how this ends up.
I
That
didn't
Sun
get.
Song will definitely be helpful for that.
Let's see what this was on Sponge's side. I think that's a Hylian shield. Okay, it was.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it looked shield-like, but
Alright, Philip's not going for it, but or Philippe is not going for it, but Sponge is. Can't say I blame him. It's always good to have a shield.
right, and you don't have to farm up rupees for one.
Excuse me, you're right, Golden. You didn't promise anything. You said you would pray to the Mido gods for it for us.
Okay, so Golden woke up and said, "Mido, please provide us despair and violence today."
You just woke up and said, Mido, give us violence. Let's see. Also true, though.
I didn't say we didn't enjoy it.
So, Rock Chalk is now in branch.
Right.
And what do we got? Looks like Castle, Kakariko. Where are we gonna get anybody doing the old school strat and go to the valley? No, no valley people.
No. Kind of surprised it, but I would also check Foolish Hints before doing the Valley Lake loop, just to make sure Valley's
Not foolish. Yeah, I get that. I keep forgetting that the 4 stones outside the temple are guaranteed to be the foolish ends, which is also not a change for this, but to know about.
Yeah.
Let's see. We should get some. Flush here should be giving us some skull
Bolero.
checks here in a second.
Okay, so OGC, Market, those are nice, and Spirit.
Spirit's Temple. Okay. Alright, what we got here? Alright, well, I know one of them is at least dead, but I can't read them fast enough. Anybody catch any of those? Are any of those any good?
Yeah, that was not seconds. I'm gonna sit here.
I mean, we should probably see them from Sponge here in a moment too, so maybe we'll catch them better then. But here we go. Medallions, Water, Jabu, Forest. Sorry, you go ahead.
Shadow, DC. And look at that. Shadow Temple was DC was on the Shadow.
Okay. That's pretty good. The Spirit wasn't. What were the other two that weren't? Deku and Forest? No, Deku had to be, so.
No.
What were the other. What were the stones? Did you. So it's. Spirit Stone, right?
Yeah, Spirit's a stone.
Well, that's good then. Foolish Spirit's a nice one then with this stone. Unless, of course, it's, all dungeons for Sarias, which makes that even better because no one's going into Spirit until they figure that one out.
Right.
Which I like that. That's good.
Alright.
That's very good.
Our stones are Deku.
Here we go. Here's something.
Fire are 2 stones.
Yeah.
Spirit is actually. Oh no, and Spirit. Yeah.
Alright, so Graveyard gives us Nocturne on the Composure Grave and a shirt in the Highland Shield chest.
Good.
So we're going to see the torches here, and then we're going to see Sun Song. T2 doesn't get the shield out of long run, instead buys one. Okay. Oh, torches is something. Slingshot on torches.
That's magic locked, but nice to see.
Nothing on Suns, but we're going to see what he is anyway. Some money. Alright, and T2 is in CAC as adults. Boomerang on Rufio. We like that. So I think Jabu was a stone. Yep, Jabu was a stone. Jabu, Deku, Spirit are stones. Huh, okay, that's interesting then, because we get that hint for Deku. Nothing in the grotto. Let's see. Windmill gives us, what was that? Is that a Kokiri shield?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Jabu is a medallion. Thank you. It's a forest medallion.
Yep.
So that ring is definitely needed. And,
Yep.
well, okay, Horse on Storm. So we got our opponent song. Fire Deku Spirit of Stones. Okay. So yeah, let's hope for that AD Sarias because nobody's going into Spirit anytime soon.
No. They are going into Deku though.
Yes, because we're pretty sure that
Deku has our
bomb
bomb
bag is
bag.
there. Yeah, just gotta figure out where that Kokiri sword is hiding.
I'm
I
not
can
hiring a
talk.
Kokiri sword.
Wouldn't that be interesting though?
It's like, I'm sorry, you can't use me, but I'll let you pay to use me.
What game does that? Wind Waker has that armor that does that, right? Because it's got the magic armor that does the rupees to wear it, which is a cool concept, I think.
And it's Momo. Welcome in, Momo.
Alright, I'm gonna see Philip doing Dompe digging here. Before the race, Philip was doing some practice on Dompe digging, so let's see how he does. He had some fire catches, but I bet he does better now that he's, actually in the seat for it. Alright, we do have a well.
Not surprising. Definitely want that strength upgrade sooner than later.
Yeah. Maybe find a logic bomb bag or something.
Mm-hmm.
But with ZL,
Do
you can at
need
least check everything.
Explosives for that. Or, well, I shouldn't say a logic one. It can not be explosive lock.
Oh, blue fire arrows. That's nice. Oh, that's a change for this too, for people who are just seeing. The ice arrows are actually blue fire arrows, which gives you some interesting logic stuff once you find a bow in the magic if you don't have the bomb bag.
Yeah.
All right, and
Also
Dompe's got something.
It also makes ice capping a little quicker too, and makes it look cooler, to be honest.
Yeah.
Slingshot!
Not the slingshot.
Yay!
And T2 is not going to pick up that stick in the hopes of it being a stick upgrade. So we'll have to wait and see if someone else does. Alright, so yeah, skulls are definitely dead. Well, that's sad. All of our slingshots seem to be in graveyard right now.
So there is a key. I haven't been watching well keys, but
It's our first one that they've picked up at least.
so what we're looking for is okay. There's two. That's good. I think that was the third key. That looked silver. If that is the third key, well is explosive locked. Because the game assumes you're a dum-dum when it comes to using keys.
It will give you just the most terrible thoughts about how to get the keys, so that if you can lock a key, you can't lock a key.
Yeah, that's correct, Golden. BFAs aren't long. And it's... Oh. Apparently... Oh, yeah, that is the correct chest. Okay, never mind. Thought I read the hint
hidden
wrong.
chest, so you don't even need to do that in. That's excellent.
I did read the hint wrong. I assume the last one was the one that obviously comes from beating that hand, but never mind.
It's the Steve chest. Don't ask me why. I don't remember why it's called Steve, so I'm gonna stop calling that too. I can't remember.
I've heard it referred to that. I don't know why.
Okay, so bottom of the screen is doing well. Top of the screen we got chickens, and it looks like T2 is gonna go back a child now after doing Kakariko as adult. Get that slingshot from Dompe digging.
Okay.
And that lovely boomerang off of Rufio, which I figured what else we'll get by the time they go adult too. Chickens is set to what, 4 or 3?
3.
3 chickens, which is nice because it's like real simple fast. Even though all it is a Bloopy today, so chickens is not needed. It looks like Rock's going to follow them into the well.
The chicken count's enough that it's slightly annoying to do, but not an inconvenience to do.
Well, I mean, 3 isn't too bad, because you can get the... You know, you can just go right up top, grab the one up by...
Right. It depends on which exit or entrance you're coming from.
Yeah.
You either grab the one up really high, you grab the one by the entrance, or you start here with this one and throw it up there and then abuse the chickens to get them to drop.
And your last one's always the one next to Anju, because that's just a quick one to grab.
Right.
Alright. Go. Who's doing their chickens? T2 is in Lost Woods.
I'm really not surprised to see any of our runners just beelining for the well either.
T2's following up on that slingshot though, so should see target the woods here in a second.
Yep.
Unless he already did it, I missed it. Sun Song to get back to the beginning, that's good.
Right. Yep, in areas where time does not pass, which is basically anything that isn't Hyrule Field, Zora's River, and Lake Hylia, roughly. Oh, and Valley, I guess. Places like that, it will reset you to the beginning of the entrance you went to by playing Sun Song, which is some nice tech for getting back places quickly. Yep, Colossus also. I knew there was one I was forgetting.
Yeah, so we're getting repeat. That's fun. Interesting melody on the Skull Kids today.
Mm-hmm.
It's a purple ruby. Okay, so that's a full wallet. Almost full wallet. Where does T2 go from here, I wonder? Then we had a market foolish, right? I remember that correctly?
Yes, market is foolish.
So no fun checks, but we're gonna see a Richard anyway.
Maybe Flush hasn't read them. Or maybe banking on that, even if it's foolish, maybe it's like choose or something.
No, it's just a Bloopy though.
Oh, nice.
At least
And
Flush
Flush doesn't
talk
know.
back.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That explains it then.
And yes, we have access to inside Ganon's castle as soon as we find the light sticks and the bomb bag inside of Deku to go beat DC. Or a pack of chews. At least, if we find a pack of chews, we're just going to go beat DC.
So a really crappy strength 3 for something in Light Trial then, huh?
Yep.
Really shouldn't wish such bad things on the runners, but it's all for our enjoyment.
Not for that. But on the bright side, at least my piggy bank will remain safe today. Because market is foolish, and there is no way I can get 1 in 32 twice in the same day now. I'm not going to say that happened yesterday, but it was terrible.
It's always fun to have something on a treasure chest game, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gay Castle Bongo. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's gonna be fun. What do you think? Covers? Flame? Or maybe a hook shot, you know? That'd be an interesting one. It's always fun to find the ones that you don't think would be the ones, you know, because you think Bongo it's gonna be Dins or Hovers, but then it turns out to be something like Bow. And you're like, oh.
Right.
Okay.
I'm looking at our layout here. Worse is the fire medallion. Less likely for it to be a hook shot with
Hey, T2's going Valley. Let's go. And he's got that boomerang. So he can hit the skull on the way in if he wants to, which is what it looks like he might be doing. Yep, nice. He's been the cack, so I think he got his skull in, but maybe just trying to get a quick 10 or 20, so he's got that out of the way too.
Yep, and we don't know that we don't have to beat Spirit yet. We may
We're
still
hoping.
have to do Foolish Spirit for Saria's song for 2 checks. Oh, look, it's a Lens of Truth.
Not gonna get it though.
Nope. Market can't hurt you today, so...
Market can't, but Logical Crossing for something. Oh no, we have Requiem. Never mind. I forgot.
Yeah, we have Requiem, so...
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything then.
Nope. Those are the only 2 things because we have some certain tricks turned on.
Speaking of fire.
Shuts off all lens logic minus those 2 checks.
You got fire arrows in the waterfall here. Not bad find. That gives us 2 out of 3 of our arrows. Of course, it's not the one that we really need.
Well, and ironically, that makes Shadow 2 in play. If we get magic for IGC for maybe a bongo path. Mm-hmm.
That's possible. That'd be fun. Yeah. Excuse me. What was that hint? Something about GTG.
Yeah.
So, Sponge just got their second slingshot off of the Dombe race.
Right.
They picked up that stick, which I think was just a stick. So that's sad. Sad trombone noises there.
Kokiri to Phantom Ganon.
What do we have there?
We had Pony Song. Oh, sorry. Did I say Kokiri? I meant Kak.
You did.
My bad.
Oh, so and we had that boomerang.
Oh yeah, we did have Boomerang too.
And Bolero on Burning Kak. Which
Oh, that's gross. So I believe our Temple of Time hint was Minuet is sitting out at Bolero.
Oh, that's interesting. Bolero is your logical way to get across the bridge to get the Minuet.
Possibly. And yes, we had a hint at Strength 1 and low on Dead Hand.
Let's see, what do we have for... So that means, yeah, so that boomerang would do it though too, because we have to be Jab we get. No, so it can't be the Bolero, because Forest is a Burning Kak medallion. Which is sad.
Yeah.
So now I believe everybody knows what they need for medallions. They're all pretty excited or relieved that they don't have to do Foolish Stone Spirit just yet.
All right, Bones, you saw it? Yeah, there's Boomerang 1. Boomerang 2 was on the same check, though.
Alright. So Flush is going to go and show us a little bit of Dodongo's Cavern here. And do everything up to the eyes. So of course they find a bomb bag in here, which would be interesting.
It would have to be past the eyes.
Yeah,
otherwise we wouldn't
point,
have a KD
be...
path.
Good point.
And we can't find a hammer in here. Well, actually, we could find a hammer, because hammer doesn't get us past the eyes. We could also just find a case sword in here, which would be really fun.
Nice required double drip for Jabber. For Dodongos would be interesting.
Yeah, because there's nothing that's going to point us at the case sword. Since it's a stone, we are never going to see a path hint for the Kokiri sword.
We do have a big chest in the lobby, though, which is the third slingshot.
Hey! Flash's Law is in effect. This is a
Too
scrub
funny.
seed.
That's too funny. Okay. Alright, so at the bottom we got people in DC. On the top, we've got T2 rushing skulls. That's interesting. Rock Chalk is going to get his second slingshot.
The seed is kind of,
stick.
I don't want to say it's bottlenecking quickly, but it kind of, the bottleneck is creeping up. Is that Cacta Baronade?
Okay, so we got, well, I mean, that's the boomerang.
Oh, it's Cactomorpha. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
I saw the dark blue.
okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, all we've gotten so far is a boomerang. And what was the song?
Epona.
Okay, so horse. So it could be for like GTG access.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Ooh!
Or
No! Put that hint back where you got it. No, Bath.
I missed it. What was it?
Frogs choose a scale.
Ooh, nice. Get
So
those
let's
big
find
ears.
those iron boots and let's go. Well, unless iron boots are on.
Let's go Iron Boots and Tech Grotto, just so they can see it and know.
Or Lab Dive. Lab Dive or Tech Tite are the same scenario. It's called
But
Cry.
But you can see Tektite, so at least it's a little bit nicer.
Right? And outside of Shadow is also Deku to King Dodongo. Oh! That's not what I expected to see in there.
What do we get?
We have a second strength that is entirely, well, it's strength locked because we don't have bombs.
Oh. Well then. That's two.
Huh. That's interesting. I did not know that was a glitchless jump you could do.
That's the fun thing about watching these and with people that are good at it, you get to actually see all this stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, I thought you had to ground jump that, but I guess you can do something similar to the heavy block skip in Fire Temple there with the edge. Huh. Neat. I don't have to write that.
T2 is making the well dip.
I've been
guess the
playing
wild
this
later
game for
technically.
20 years and did not know you could do that. Very nice setup from Floosh to get that skull inside the red boulder thing. And, oh, there's his packages. We have explosives. Where are we at? Okay. Well, Floosh is about to see those as well.
Alright, so Philip has his 10 skulls. We're going to see that here in a second. Where were those chews? I heard you say
They're in DMT storms.
Okay. People are happy to find that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sponge getting the kid with the bomb flower, which is always a good one to see. Well, people struggle with that one sometimes.
Yeah, and there is a... Oh!
There it is.
Yep, there it is. Okay. So...
Alright.
So we had string to
Heart piece
case
on 10
sword
on 10
to
skulls.
bomb bag.
Oh, he hadn't checked his skull and see if that's why. Alright, so he knows the rest of the skulls are pretty much dead. He's already, I think, 12 skulls coming out of this, so nice leisurely extra 8. And the boulder maze in Goron City has nothing. It's nice that Sponge and Flush are pretty much just going along with each other. Yeah, Strength 2 is one of the fun ones to get through the maze with.
Mm-hmm.
That's Flush getting his Kokiri sword. Sponge staying in Goron City and continuing into the crater.
It's good to know if you need like a beam there or.
Yeah. It looks like that was just a heart piece or a heart container up there, so that's pretty dead. Unless I missaw it and it was a bottle, but it looked like it was heart
That
piece.
was like a Zora tunic in the wall. It was something blue. And that looks like a recovery heart. On the volcano. Unless I'm looking at the wrong one.
You know, apparently.
Alright. Bigoron is
check as well.
dead.
Oh, that's sad.
Yay.
Full heart container in there. That's good. Sponge and Flush are like synced here. Well, we're synced here for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what is this? What is? Oh, that's
a
mirror
mirror shield. Okay. That was going to be my other guess as to what it was.
For our foolish stone spirit that we hopefully never need to see.
Yeah. I saw the blue part of the mirror shield. And it kind of does look Zora blue, but.
I almost guarantee you neither one of them, both of them just went, oh no, I don't want to see that.
Yep. No. No, no, no.
All the health.
Mm-hmm.
All the health in the crater area.
Repeat for OoT, being sorry a song.
Rockchalk's not too far behind the rest of them. Or the rest of them, I mean the bottom runners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100% you get it because it's there, but yeah, you definitely didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Rock got that pack of chews too. What was it? Was it 10 pack? Is that what I saw?
It was a 5.
5? Of course it was a 5. Well, let me get the Series sword so they can go get their mom back now.
Yeah, they do have the K sword, but I mean, as long as you don't mess up the setups, you can do KD with 3 chews. Or the rest of us with 3 chews.
Which I think we're going to see from Flush,
Yeah.
not everyone. No, Rock went right back in.
Yep.
So Flush is going to go up on top and do the stand in the eye with the bomb shoe, whereas Rock's going to give us the cool setup here.
Oh!
And we just got hovers from somewhere. Where was this?
Yes, KD is King Dodongo.
Oh. Sponge walked into Lost Woods with those hovers.
And by I mean you need 3 chews. I mean you need 3 chews to get to King Dodongo and then just do KD with strength.
Yeah.
I doubt we will see any cool backflipping of chews into KD's.
Alright, so Sponge is going to get their minuet here. Alright, so that says what? The bongo hint for the castle can't be hovers now, so it could still be Dins though, or it could still be something interesting.
It could be Dins, could be magic.
And it could be any of a.
Could be a hook.
Hook. Yeah.
With PG in the mix.
There's the bow.
Okay. So forget what I said. It can't be a bow.
Could be a hook.
Yep. Still could be a hook. Trying to think of funnier items. Could be Rudo's letter.
So Sponge is going Childs. They're probably going to go for their bomb bag instead of doing DC with Chews like Flush and Rock have. And T2 is still doing a completely different route, which is nice because it gives us something interesting to watch as everyone else is doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you going?
So the well strength was directly hinted on a hint stone, which means it can't be considered for a path. And all the well strength actually got us so far was the second strength.
Well, it did get us the kid.
Yeah.
So it got us a Kokiri sword too.
Yeah, it did.
So
which is the logical path. It's strength for the case sword for bomb bag inside of, which was the hint, which was bomb bag inside of Decketry.
Oh, here we go. This
Also,
last woods check. There we
Oh,
hey, there's the
glow
light
sticks.
arrows.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
so we just
that's
need
IGC access.
yeah. So he'll get his bomb bag, do DC, and go right into IGC. We'll get to see. We might get to see that bongo in relatively soon.
We have all of our arrows.
Hey, look, more Chews on the business scrub. Business scrub. When I play Majora's Mask, the Grotto scrub. That's a good find.
We started with Requiem. Storms was on was at Requiem.
How many Chews was that?
So
Must have been a 10 pack.
yes, by proxy. We did start with Storms.
It was a 10 pack. Okay, that's cool. So Rock is going to take those Chews into Goron City.
Nothing on Lax. Not surprising.
Rock getting his Kokiri sword now is probably going, oh, I could have just not done what I just did. But, oh well, I did it anyway.
I mean,
the way he did the Chew strat, he probably would have done it anyway, so.
right, and that's why I can't really blame.
No, 100%. You got the Chews, you know how to do that strat. It's easy, you just walk in and do it.
Also, having Strength 2 now makes this much better to do, and you don't have to waste Chews doing it.
Yeah, that's what Flush and Sponge did. Show us there was nothing in here.
Link is super strong right now.
Oh, what were our songs in?
That's Cactus PG.
Far.
So ZL
Yeah,
was on Saria's. I don't know that we've seen menu check yet. If not, I was not looking at the screen that had it. All right, we're doing Goron pot setup with a Chew. Sponge a little early, I think, on the drop there, but.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's got the Kokiri sword. He's going to be willing to do this a few tries. Because who cares if he gets the...
Right.
Yeah. He loses the Chews and not.
At the same time. It's also faster than trying to do this one with Strength 1.
BGS.
Yeah, that is a big stab. That
It's
is
nice to find this early before you fought anybody.
Sponge grabbing the time save sword.
Nice use of the Sun Song to get out of Goron City quickly, back into Lost Woods.
Mm-hmm.
I expect that now. Nope, he's going to clean up the rest of this forest, the Lost Woods checks, and then he'll probably go and do his Kokiri.
Yeah.
Kokiri, his Decketry. Let's see. Floosh, though, looks like he's heading straight there. So we'll see Deku first from Floosh. Did Floosh stop in? No, he did not. Floosh did not stop. It's take a force minute, though, to pick up those light arrows.
Fire arrows were in Valley, in the waterfall.
Yeah, too bad there is no fire arrow entry. I miss FAE. Not because I could do it, and not because it's not the hardest trick ever, but because when someone got it, it was always fun to watch because of the skill that required to get it.
Yep. And without easy fire arrow entry turned on, it's a treat to see.
Yep, here goes Floosh into Deku, so we'll get to see some news checks over here.
I forget what easy entry is. I think it's 5 torches instead of all of them.
What was that hint? One of these days I'll figure out how to read these damn things. I've only been saying that for 4 years, though.
Right. I've gotten better at doing it. It's just okay. Shadow 2's dad, rip
Oh, that's
the dream.
Reading is hard. All right, we're inside the Deku tree. T2 is leaving Dodongo, doing as much as he can right now. Big chest in the lobby for Deku, that's nice. And there's that bomb bag right off the bat. Okay, cool.
Fucking no one.
Let's see what else the tree has for us. Oh, Rock's giving us a check we haven't seen. No, adult shooting. For that double cack path. So this could be something good.
And the hint on the left side of the deck is the claim check. Funny history joke.
I mean, that whole decade had terrible presidents, let's be fair. I mean, he was just as corrupt as the one that's... Nope. We're not going down that road. We're not going down that road. We're going to leave this alone. We're going to go on to something else. Anyway, inside the Deku tree, we haven't seen anything else besides that bomb bag. So yeah, so far it's only been that bomb.
Okay, that was kind of cool.
That was nifty. So far, it's not so bad, Panda. It's not so bad. Got some interesting hints out there, though. So we've got a Saria's for an ambiguous OOT hint, a stone foolish spirit temple for that too, where we found the mirror shield and strength 2 already, which has everyone going, oh shit, right now. So, but Deku was a path to King Dodongo for that bomb bag. Well, not path. It was.
Yep, it was path.
It was path. Yeah, path for that bomb bag that we just picked up. Even though the people getting the bomb bag right now have already finished Dodongo's cabin with shoes. That's not true. I'm sorry. Sponge hasn't, but Floosh has.
Right.
Rock is back in the well. Did we miss it? Oh yes, we did. Okay. This is interesting. Hey, okay. That was worth going back for.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Rock? Okay, we're going to see the Colossus Fairy here from Rock. Was there anything on Goma? I didn't look. I guess we'll see in a couple seconds here from Sponge, but
We found magic in well. It was bomb locked.
that lets us use all those arrows that we have.
Mm-hmm.
But we already did DC before we got the magic, so I guess we don't get to see the fire arrows on the mud walls,
Yeah, that is true.
which is sad. But we will get to see the faster ice. Alright, so Sponge is heading into Tagoma. Flush is going to go get that magic that Rock just picked up, so that's not going to be too much of a lead with that at this point. But still, that's a great remembering that it's there, because I didn't even see that that was the big chest.
And a very nice one cycle from Sponge.
Down goes Goma. First stone of the seed, first being
And
that...
then Flush going for magic also.
He doesn't have those light arrows, though.
Rude.
The bomb bag now, he's got checks to go do, so I don't think he'll be too long to going through the Lost Woods and doing that, because that tends to be pretty quick once you get bombed, too.
Mm-hmm.
He's climbing out of the well, though, so he's probably going to check the grotto here in Kakariko, which makes sense.
Right, Kakariko
With
still
that
path.
double, yeah, that double path in
Or
Kakariko.
turning scrolls and then
So he'll get his hard piece off the 10. Alright, Philip is doing the bomb chew strat here, and Dongo gets 1, gets 2. Hey, that's one of those fun strats that's always great to see done, because it's just one of those, like, how the fuck did you figure this out in the first place type of strats, you know?
YouTube.
Well, I mean, the first person to figure it out, though, it's like,
Oh,
how,
right.
you know, how did you figure out you could just do that? Did you just sit there and trial and error for a few hours? I mean, must have, but it's like,
Yep.
that's awesome, though. I don't know, I love those little strats like that to just show off something like ridiculous, like the what was it, the GDQ where they found the strat where you could drop the bomb chew at the bottom of the spirit climb for the child side, and it will go up and hit the thing if you drop it in the right spot. That was a fun one, because then I think who did it? It may have been Sponge. Somebody was like, "Oh, we can do that," and then spent by the time that before the run was finished, had already figured out a setup for it.
Wow.
There we go. Settings. Thank you, baseball. Alright, so we're gonna see a Bolda. T2's getting his bow. I'm awake now more now, so I'm talking more. That's fun. Alright, so we are gonna see this grotto over here from Sponge. I don't think we've seen this yet. But it's nothing. Okay, so what does that leave us left in Kakariko that we haven't seen? Just 20 skulls, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the PG is either in Jabu or it's on that 20 skulls.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay, I have a stupid question here. We
No questions are stupid.
don't have well, we do have a logical bomb bag.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, and
My question is does the Rang open up the 20, or is the 20 available with the bomb bag in? Oh, we have a slingshot too. Never mind.
we do have a slingshot.
I think we have 20 in logic without the boomerang.
Oh, what do we have for stuff here? We have a bow, we have a boomerang, we have a slingshot.
Yeah.
We've got some strength too.
Oh yeah, we do have strength too also.
I mean,
I think we have more than 20 in logic even without the boomerang.
yeah, I think they're good for the 20. So And
So,
I mean, all you really need to definitely get that 20 is to find a bottle. There's 4 of those around here somewhere.
I mean, that's not to say that 20 is not the answer also. It's just not boomerang for the 20.
And so
the bomb bag is in logic. We're trying to figure out if we're trying to determine the CAC to Phantom Ganon, what item it is, and 20 skulls is still outstanding. But we were trying to calculate skull logic as to how many checks are in logic without the boomerang.
yeah, I'm thinking Sponge is thinking that 20 is going to have that PG thing. So
Yeah.
he just went out and got that skull on the island there, and that's a pain in the ass skull to go after.
Yep, it is.
And he's throwing the boomerang, so I think he's going to try to get the skull on the side of the lab here. If he can time it right.
Because I mean, the ring is kind of I don't want to say a weak path to PG. I'm thinking Epona's is more than likely that Morpha path for something in Gerudo training grounds.
Yeah, that makes sense. Nice thing is that water doesn't lock anything, so you can get to it whenever.
But by the same logic, it could also be just the reverse scenario also for PG. If it's in like the first 4 checks of GTG, or either side of the maze if the first 4 checks have 3 keys in it.
You got me on that one. GTG key logic to me is like spirit key logic.
It doesn't exist. You just open doors until you find what you need. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the first 2 doors left and right are 3 key locked.
That makes sense. It's automatic. Like everything on the left automatically assumes that you have enough keys to do the right as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it assumes you're going to open the 2 doors on the right before you decide to open the door on the left.
Does getting Song of Time influence that at all?
Yes. But this is Reversing Wasteland from Floosh, who is most likely heading to GTG. So we may get an answer.
So between the 2 of them, him and Sponge, I think one is thinking that Skulls has a hook shot, and the other is thinking GTG has a hook shot, and they're both going, I want a hook shot.
Mm-hmm. And Rockchuck now has everything he needs to go into IGC.
Sponge needs to go back adult and finish that Dongos before he can do that.
I mean, you can do DC as a child. You just have to do the Lizalfos fight. That's about the extent of it in a couple shooting mini games.
But you might be able to bomb jump that.
You can bomb jump the first part, but you have to do you have to do the go around to get to the bomb chest.
So Rock is going to get his hovers here.
But also, I don't think there's anything up there, so you could just bomb shoot around it.
Alright, so Floosh, Reverse Wasteland, and then went out to Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did the guards yet.
I
So check the box and see this. It's his Lens of Truth that he doesn't care about.
It's like Lens, hat, lol.
And with Magic and Bow, I would be tempted to hop down there to get that fire arrows, which actually looks like he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's taking some damage there. That was a hint for GTG. I think it was for Toilet, but it could have been Cinder Chest. He read it too fast.
Alright, we got Hyrule Field's got a nice big chest for us here. This was a remote grotto. For our Strength 3. Oh, that's a nice find before going into IGC.
Yeah. Is that
Sponge is feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, that unlocks Floosh accidentally canceling the
There
oh
he goes.
no, Floosh.
Get your F's in chat.
Rip. Floosh, you had so much to live for. If you can't tell, we're joking. That is an intentional death warp. By walking into the Du Bois or the Carpenter tent, you can death warp back up to it to get back up there.
He's going to call his horse. So we'll probably see some horseback archery before he goes into GTG, which is not a bad play.
Nope.
Did he peek the roof chest on the fortress? I didn't see. Not that he can get. Well, no, not that he can get right now. He hasn't picked up his hovers. So he might have Scarecrow though. Somebody did Scarecrow, or at least the first half of it.
But you still need a hook.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's what he's hoping to find here in GTG.
Right.
So I'll
It's
have him
like,
to fight
here,
the
let
guard
me-
like normal.
Yeah, throws a net. Hold on, let me break these two pots real quick. Okay, now I'm gonna finish it off.
Just like a man gets distracted in the middle of it.
Bridge requirement is the Shadow Medallion, the Spirit Medallion, and Light Arrows.
Which we have. We're just waiting to see who's going to go first. I suspect Sponge is going to finish up his child here. I think this is probably the last little thing he's got to do here is finish the valley.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, especially because now he's with that magic, the bow, fire arrows. He can pretty much do everything inside of IGC at this point. Right? Am I thinking?
Yeah.
Am I saying
Yes.
anything?
So Sponge can do all of IGC.
Yeah. So he just needs to go back adult and finish Dodongo's Cavern, and then
wait.
away he goes.
Hold on. Can you? If he has Song of Time,
Oh, there's a
I
Rudos.
think he can. That's gross. If they
really
have
possible.
Song of Time, I think you can get to Shadow 1 without a hook, but without hook or hovers, I don't know how he gets to Shadow 1.
Okay, good point. Wasn't
So 15 out of 16 ain't a bad.
But he can at least check it.
Right.
So there's at least that, so he knows if he has to come back or not. All right, so we got Rudos off of 1,000 horseback archery, and now we're into GTG to see what we got here. It's a good find. We need the Rudos, so and that's going to be. I mean, I don't see people missing it because people will come out here for GTG and they'll do horseback because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But it's like those light arrows and that strength. It's just, I mean, the hover boots. You'll get there eventually. It's just when you get there.
Right. So looks like our PG path is going to be. Now, how does that work?
I mean, that could be if there's something in Jabba for Phantom Ganon, then that both opponents, which was in the window, and the boomerang.
Well, sure, but I think that the item for Morpha has to be Iron Boots. I don't see how it can. Like, I understand that you need 2 hook shots to beat Morpha, but they converge into the same path, which would just eliminate. Unless it's like opponents for Rudos and then Rudos or Rang for the other one. But either way, we're going to find something in Jabu also.
Just when someone goes there.
Yeah.
We
Ooh,
got
a big chest.
Oh, well, okay. So we know where both our scales are.
Yay, frogs too! Let's do it!
Nobody wants to go get the second one, but we know where it is.
The recap. We had hinted Strength 1 and well. That Strength 1 led to Strength 2 in DC, as well as the K sword on Link the Goron. Our bomb bag was hinted in Deku Tree. That led to inside Ganon's castle access, with the light arrows being on Wolfos Grotto. Magic was also bomb locked in the well. And Rufio had our boomerang. So I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and Rita's letter on horseback archery.
And hover boots were also in Lost Woods.
Oh, Hovers and Lost Woods. So we basically have a Jabu that we can go beat right now. We have Inside Ganon's Castle access. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Inside Ganon's Castle leads to Bongo somehow. And Sponge is the only person with Strength 3. So Sponge is the only one who could potentially do every check.
Yeah, so the bow was above the dongo, and strength 3 was in the remote grotto in Hyrule Field. So everyone has the bow at this point, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Sponge doesn't, but he's about to get it.
Right.
He's going to get it when he does.
Because he hasn't done DC yet.
Yeah, he's about to do DC here. He kind of elongated his child route there and just pretty much cleared everything that he had left in child except for Jabu.
And I don't think it's put him any further like ahead or behind. I mean, I think Flush is probably the most ahead just because of this play to GTG, but Southern Remote, yep. Yes, you can climb that.
That strength 3 is going to be that strength 3 could be big once we get into cavern here and see.
Right.
What are we doing, Sponge? Oh, he's only got one chew. And he didn't take the shortcut. Oh. That's ouch. That's an ouch. Alright, so we haven't seen much else in GTG yet, besides that one chest at the beginning there. And from what I've been seeing him kind of skipping keys, so it doesn't look like there's anything towards the center of the maze. Did you see the toilet check hint?
I believe so. That's the one that's sitting down by Waterfall. So you should have seen it.
See that. He got that.
So Sponge is pushing 20 very hard because he wants to confirm the 2 path items in CAC, and one of them's kind of a little ambiguous as far as being the path item, but it probably is, and 20's probably dead, but who knows?
It doesn't look like there was a hook shot in GTG after all. Oh, no, because he had silver blocks. He did silver blocks too. So also that one
Flush did
hookless. Yeah. What was in there? Oh, the scale.
A bunch of keys. Oh, and
the only thing in there at all was a scale.
Right, yeah. That we saw.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Those are the iron boots.
Okay. Well, that satisfies... No, that doesn't satisfy.
That doesn't satisfy anything.
That's a bongo. But it's a good find. It means you don't need to worry about that Frog's 2 scale anymore.
Right.
So that's a nice little weight off your shoulder.
So with magic, let's see, we have magic explosives. We still need a hook for Shadow, and there it is. And Rock Chalk has the hover boots, and we'll get Din's Fire here, right? Okay,
the bottle.
Yeah, okay. That ain't it.
I mean, that's an interesting bottle.
Yep. Oh, right. Rock Chalk only has strength 2.
Yeah, he won't get to see light trial.
Yep.
So we're just waiting for Sponge to get through the dongos. And yeah, he's definitely going for these freaking skulls, huh?
Yeah.
Where does this put him? After
20.
this one. Is this 20 here?
This should be 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
21.
So he didn't need that one. So he miscounted. Oh. That's what you get for mashing through the text boxes. Alright, Floosh. Where's Floosh? I don't know where Floosh is. That's the eyeball frog. Where are you, Floosh? Okay, Floosh is going up the river.
If Floosh wasn't already here and that was like somewhere near a lake, we could have seen a frog warp.
Well, that's a suck.
Yeah.
So, what else we got in the lake? The river then. Just one more item here. What do we got? Just some rupees. Okay. And there's Sponge getting his bow. I'm sure he's happy to see that.
Oh, HPA's hinted.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Okay. Well, that changes the path. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right, because it can't be if it's hinted.
Can't be Rudos anymore.
All right. Well, that's interesting then.
So we're back down to the Jabu Ring and Epona's. Epona's led to a scale. Oh, right. It's still Epona's to do HBA.
Well, yeah, good point. Good point. So it could still be the letter.
Yeah.
All right. So Big Fish has just a blue rupee, so it's not him. Are the blue fire arrows taken into logic, or are they considered a trick?
They are, if they are turned on, they are considered in logic.
Okay.
So if, like, let's say KZ has Paradox Letter or Paradox Letter adjacent, it can be considered logical to shoot blue fire arrows at him now.
Everybody loves a nice paradox letter.
Right. Wah, wah,
Yep.
wah.
There's the shield flicks. Alright, so Sponge is finishing up these last couple of checks he hasn't done in Kakariko just to see what else is here,
Mm-hmm.
to figure out those patents. And we'll see 20 skulls from him in a second if we haven't already and I just missed it.
Also a fountain here. This is locked behind Rudos and it's not anything important.
Did he check the whatchamacallit, the dive? What is that? The lake?
On Icy Waters?
That one, yeah.
No, not yet.
Alright. And what do we have on the floating island? I couldn't see it. His thing is all foggy.
Yep, 20 is dead, so that confirms our paths.
Anybody able to see that? Because I can't.
No. It looks like a green rupee, but it's just a green rupee, so I don't know what's actually on the bottom there.
Well, who? Somebody got iron boots, didn't they?
Yeah, it's Rock Chalk has irons because irons are an IGC.
Okay. So when Rockshot goes over there, we'll get to see.
They were in the forest trial.
Yeah, they were in the forest trial. Alright, here we go. Sponge is going to show us the rest of it because Rock was like, nope, I'm not going back. I'm going across the valley.
Mm-hmm. Boom! It's a lens. Why does no one want the lens?
This market is foolish. Everyone loves that.
But tracker percent.
I didn't see that before. That's a big chest behind the hammer box.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. And there's nothing in Light Trial so far.
Well, there is a key.
There is a key. That's good.
And we need a key. All right, what is it?
Inside. Oh, it's not there either.
Okay, we still have... We can't do Spirit Trial yet. Well, I shouldn't say that we can't.
You can do some shenanigans with the statue, can't you?
Yeah, you can do some funky movement to get that one up there. But... These glitchless jumps are so much fun and nice. Shadow 2 is hinted. It's dead. So it's Spirit Trial or Irons.
And there's the irons right there.
Yeah, I know. I was disappointed too. We had fire arrows, we had magic, we had a bow. Shadow 2 is going to be it, and nope. Deku Tree ruined everything. But very nice clear of that room. Oh, Flush almost getting the spawn kill on the Black Wolf there.
Did Rock climb up
Yes.
here? He did.
Rock climbed to at least validation chest. I don't remember if he decided to fight Salt and Pepper or not, but
it's a 6-to-1 thing. You hear?
Right.
You can. Nope. Looks like Sponge isn't going to. He's gonna wait for later and come back for him. All right. What was in that last chest in ice? I didn't see it.
I did not either.
Go to the videotape. Nothing in ice? Another bottle? Oh, that's sad. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Alright. Rock is gonna enter GTG for all the disappointment that is. So where? So Jabbo, it's Jabbo, right? That's what we're waiting for. That's what's keeping everything bottlenecked now. Is you gotta go back to Jabbo.
It appears so. And that is probably where Flush is headed to.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he may go back to the inside Ganon's castle in this one, but he doesn't have his strength 3 though, so.
Yeah, that's true. This is light arrows for Flush, so Flush may decide to go IGC before going. But he also is child, so.
So he may keep going.
Yeah. All right. Nope. Gonna keep going.
Well, that's good. See if he gets his hovers too while he's here, or no.
Yeah, true. He doesn't have hovers, so.
Oh yeah, they're right there. Never mind. He's gonna get them because they're behind the rock, not the scrub. Oh no, that was the scrub. They're both rocks. Just forget me. I'm still half asleep or something. I don't know.
Yeah, weren't the hovers in Shortcut Grotto?
The hovers. Well, they were the other Lost Wood Grotto.
Yeah, they're in Shortcut.
Yeah, the one by Gorn City. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. So he's gonna check it before he goes. That's good.
Panic is still path for Morpho. The water is still wet.
Too bad we can't get in there.
Alright.
Rock getting his disappointing scale.
Yeah.
Because he's got iron, so he knows that that's not very useful for him.
Alright, and we have...
Whoever's tracking Rock, can you pop the irons on his tracker? Please and thank you. So, does Philip? Yeah, so Philip might be going Jabu here too.
Mm-hmm. And I think Rock Chalk got it, but we'll see. I think I heard the noise at the end. That noise is really hard to hear.
It's such a fun trick though when people can get it right.
Right.
And
Yep, got it.
Got it. All right.
You know instantly if you got it, because you'll be able to see the silver rupee when you come in. That's normally up there.
Or the timer.
Right.
I was looking for that's what I was looking for, was the timer.
This is interesting.
Everyone's got their light arrows now. Sure,
okay, there was a setup to get into that position. I just kind of eyeball it, but that's neat.
Nice wolfish room from Rock there. All four of them at once. Sponge is about to get his Rudos.
Okay, Sponge, calm down.
Bombs. Bomb chews. A big chest in Zora's domain. Nice. It'll be interesting to see what that is.
Alright,
what are you? Roar's Wind. Alright, we're still early enough. I think that's a good find.
but before we get some craziness that's going to happen the second we get into Jabu, we kind of missed 1 hour.
Yeah, that's true. We did miss 1 hour. So happy 1 hour and 20 minutes, everyone.
Yep. Make sure to give our runners a follow. Felipe, Tito, Rock Chalk, Floosh, and Sponge. Thank you to our trackers who we would not know what we were doing without. Alley-oops, Baseball, Lady Draco, and Blue Roses. Thank you to my co-com, Pommel Talk, for joining me here in the booth. And, of course, to our restreamer, Golden Devil.
And of course, the new IT guy for doing the other half of the comm here. He's doing the better part of it because I'm so freaking rusty. I can't even, it's flaking off a little bit here. But it's been a long time since I've done some comms for this. I like the hide and push buttons. Golden's like, "Yep, I'm gonna go, let them talk." I'm like, "Wait, that's my line. I usually do the one that says that. Can I go off and push buttons?" But no, not today. Today I'm talking.
It was just casually okay, well, we pull out the slingshot. Don't worry about these guys trying to hit me. They're not going to hit me. It'll be fine.
Here we are. Here's the Jabu. Let's see what our hopes and prayers are going to show us here. It's got to be at least one hook shot in here, right? I mean, that's pretty much what we want. It's got to be.
One or both, to be honest.
Well, both would be nice. I'm sure they would love to see both.
Right.
So I would get what? Both would get them water. You'd get them the Phantom Gain and the Forest Access and full clear. Get them whatever they need for Shadow.
Yeah, I'm almost anticipating that whatever is in Shadow for Shadow Dens is in actually in water. Ooh,
Yeah,
that was fancy.
that could be true. Yeah, but we still have those 2 checks to check though.
Yep.
But yeah, if they're both in here, that's the seed right there. I mean, that's
Right.
pretty much go moding everything else. Like, once you figure out what that shadow piece is. So let's
Yeah,
wait and see
could be
here.
water. I guess it could be shoot the sun also. That would be long shot locked.
Now, Sponge is going to be right behind Floosh here. Or, no, maybe not. I thought he was... Okay, where are you going, Sponge? Oh, Sponge doesn't have the scale. Really? Okay.
Wait, I guess it can't be shoot the sun because it would have to be locked behind irons, and long shot only lock shoot the sun. But anyway,
Philip T2 getting that hint for what he already got. Alright, but yeah, Sponge is following. He's going to go up the river though. Well, him and T2 are going to pass each other. One going up, one going down.
Yep.
What was in the... There was something on the river though. What was on the river? It was in the grotto. It wasn't something super important, but it was something out here.
I don't remember. That was like an hour and 22 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be the Rang path.
There's one hook shot.
All right, and then the other one on stingers.
I'm about to find out. Oh no, this is Bubbles.
They are not bubbles, they are shabombs.
God bless you.
That's what they're called. They're called shaboom. Like, are they shabombs or shabooms? I forget how it's spelled. But they are definitely not bubbles.
That's what it was the eyeball frog.
Shabombs. Thank you.
Shabombs, okay. The frog was what was on the river.
Yep, frog, right? Because Clamtrack's dead.
Yeah.
All right, because we were going to go, yeah, frog war. Woo.
Yep. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's big. Nope,
no, it's not. Okay.
Okay. So, icy waters?
Those iron boots? Yeah, maybe.
I guess technically it could be for whatever's on Minuet also. Because it's locked behind Rudos.
Have we seen the Minuet check?
No, because it's oh, not Minuet, sorry, Prelude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Words are hard.
Minuet check is Serenade. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Fox. I couldn't remember.
Words are hard today. My brain's like, hey, it's forest. Yeah, so that's Minuet, not the check that forest medallion unlocks. Sure, let's say the right things. Central Pillar is a small key. Interesting.
It's nice that the camera hasn't shown up anywhere. Disincentivizing that fire dipping. Because, you know, Stonefire, that was a meme. What, season 4 was that? When Stonefire was like always the thing? Or was it season 5? One of those two. It was always Stonefire.
I think it was 4. Words that I don't think I'd ever see. We're gonna have Quad Jabu.
It's gonna be close if we do.
Yep. It will be very close. We'll at least have 2 in Jabu. but Floosh may be out before the other two get in. We'll see.
He's missing one item that everyone else has. You know, Floosh is missing the irons. Sponge is missing the scale. Rock is missing the fire arrows. And Philip is missing the irons as well.
But guess what, guys? With that hook shot, you know what else we can have?
I'm afraid to ask. Oh, yes. Yep. Golden hit.
Because let's face it, that's where we're going after this.
That's where we're going after this, yeah. That will definitely have, even if we don't get the quad Jabu.
Yeah. So we all get a nap here in 15 minutes or so. It'll be nice.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it easy for us. We don't have to watch as much. We can watch one screen instead of watching all four, because everyone's doing the same thing.
But what about key logic? There is no key logic for
Forest.
You find all 5 keys, and you have to find all 5 keys.
It's just whoever has Floosh is going to be the one that can't take a nap. They got to track for everyone else.
Yeah. Although, if this is somehow a long shot,
I mean, I'm with you, Fox, on that one. I would go check Spirit Trial before
3 key forest could be fun to watch.
Right, so
actually, I guess you don't. I guess we can do 3 key without the long shot. You just need hover boots to do it.
Come on, Tito, go faster. You got to get in there before you finish this.
Oh. It's close. It'll be. No, he's got it. It'll be fine. He's got it.
All right, quad Jabu, let's go.
1,
Just barely, but we got there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna have about 13, 14 seconds of quad Jabu. It'll be fine.
That's enough. What do you have? Just some arrows. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the hook shot definitely needed your Jabu anyway. So I mean, the entire seed pretty much came to everyone doing Jabu. Don't give us that, Rob. We don't need your logic in this. We had quad Jabu. We had something. Don't take it away from us.
He is not wrong though. The boss ones are different scenes, which is how we're able to shuffle them.
We had something special. You guys just had to rob it.
Irons are in forest trial.
Song of Time on the Predator check. Oh, man. Floosh is now going to go in and do all of... Nope, he's not going to do all of them. He does not have those strength 3 yet. So, not that that mattered because there was nothing in Light Trial, but... So Floosh will be able to see Spirit Trial at least, so we'll get to see what those 2 checks were. We do have Nocturne.
Yep.
Nocturne was... What? Was that Composer's Grave?
Yes, Nocturne was Composer's
Grave. Yeah, Nocturne was Composer's Grave. He's keeping notes. I'm just trying to remember it. Been doing pretty good so far, though. That's that tracker for you.
I quit writing stuff down. I'm just putting it in my head and forgetting it later.
I mean, you're writing some stuff down.
Yeah. And it's another hook shot. We found so many hook shots.
E2 will be the last one to his hook shot. But there it is there.
It's going to be another hook shot.
Now everyone has them. That's fine, Moxie. Ask away. It's what we're here for. Besides, everyone's doing the same thing right now, so give us something to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I mean, not as good as time as any. Let's just go through the item list. Kokiri's sword was... Where? Where was the Kokiri
On
sword?
Link the Goron.
Yes, it's Link the Goron. What you had to do was strength. Because the bomb bag was in Deku. That was the only thing in Deku.
Strength was hinted on well.
So the first strength was in the well, along with the magic, but you had to come back with the explosives to get the magic in the well. Let's see. The slingshot was the first thing we found. There was one on Dompe. There was one on Dompe race. There was one in. Is there one in the well?
There was one in somewhere else in Graveyard.
Yeah. Oh, the shield chest, the healing shield chest.
Yeah. Was it shield chest or was it flame storage? I don't remember. One of them
Flame
had it.
storage was. What was flame storage?
There was a big one on flame. Anyway,
It was.
we've seen all 3 slingshots now. First bow was in DC behind bombs. Strength 2 was in DC behind strength.
Strength 3 was in the remote grotto in Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
Hovers were on Lost Woods, along with another pack of chews, and then the light arrows. There's the hammer. Oh boy.
No.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Bad.
Devil,
Bad
excellent.
spirit trial. Bad.
That's excellent, Devil. Good job with your prayer.
We are not having another hammer to bongo. No.
Stonefire finds a way.
So we just put AD in logic for Sari as being some BS to Skull Kid or
Yes, we did.
Dancing Dad.
Oh,
Or
Fox.
Hammer Rocks.
Hammer Rocks. Yeah, Fox just nailed that on the head. That's right, Hammer Rocks.
Yeah.
I think everyone saw that.
Yeah, Skull Kid's probably dead.
I think we did see a hint for Skull Kid being dead.
Yeah.
All right, well, that hammer changes things up a bit.
Yeah.
What else? So, Rudo's letter was on horseback archery. The mirror shield was in the crater. The iron boots are also in Ganon's castle with that hammer, which I think.
Yep.
Flush got. Flush must have gotten that already because they're leaving. Did they get the iron boots? Let's see. When they land, we'll see. Yeah, they did. Feroz was in the domain behind torches. The boomerang was on Rufio. Yeah, that's everything.
Hinted on HBA.
Yeah, there was a hint for the HBA too, yes.
That no one saw until after they were done.
Yeah. And ice was nothing. GTG had a scale, and that was it.
Right.
So that was nothing else in there. And yeah. So Well was the only one of the non-dungeons that had anything. Or really anything of note. Scale is whatever. I mean, it's helpful, but it's not. With Iron Boots, you don't need it for any checks. Though we did have a second scale hinted on Frogs too, that was probably giving somebody some sweats for a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Now the hammer can do that. Which
Shadow 2 is hinted dead behind Deku Tree.
Yeah, sorry, Shadow 2 was hinted dead, and Flush is going to track that hammer. He's going right for the Fire Temple. Well, he's probably going to do the Fairy Fountain first.
Leap is a box skipper. Yeah. That's the words I'm looking for. Very good box skip.
Yep, he's going to get those LPCs out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got Minuet.
Yep.
Right, so he's going to check the Fairy Fountain. Let's see who remembers those. Remembers that big chest behind the Hammer Rocks first, though. Imagine dipping fire and not having to actually do so because it was over there in Valley.
I don't know. You might be causing some people some traumatic regression from last night.
Yeah, so except for that mirror shield, Crater just had all the hearts.
Right?
We had a heart container, a heart piece, and a recovery heart. There we go, Minuet the Serenade. Okay, he's going to do 4s. He's not even going to follow the hammer any farther right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, this is progression.
What is the rock doing? What is rock doing? You going to check those 20 skulls?
Probably.
So that was Sponge doing the fairy fountain in Fountain. T2 is heading for the graveyard as well.
Oh wait, no, Rock Chalk already checked the 20. Because I think
Oh,
he's
we
the
don't
only
have
one who has 20.
we don't have Prelude. That's what it is. So, and then they must not have Serenade either then. Sponge just, you know.
Yeah, I don't think Rock Chalk went to adult menu yet, so no.
Yeah, so they're both running about to go adult here.
Yeah.
And I suspect that we'll see all 3 of them go into IGC again here before they go anywhere else. Yeah,
Find the hammer and go.
it is chimp, but everyone has been over there to get the Rudos bottle, and I know at least one person rode by on the horse and know that it's a big chest. So it's not like you're going over there for a check that you don't know is something. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely socks. Yes, I will 100%. Yes, definitely. The thing I dislike about this though is T2 is in forest too soon. He's crushing our dreams here. We might not get that quad forest we all were hoping for.
Yeah.
Hoping being, you know, the word I'm using, but I'm sure that's not the word everyone else would use.
I mean, Sponge and Rock Chalk are both going to go back into IGC.
I suspect T2 will too.
Oh. Well, lucky
Yeah,
for
actually, I don't think
Rock
T2's been
Chalk.
in there.
Yeah, lucky for Rock Chalk. It's dead inside of Light Trail.
Yeah, because he didn't have the strength 3 when he came here the first time.
He doesn't have. Oh, yeah, he does have it now. I looked at his tracker and it looked silver.
Oh, T2's not going to go inside the castle. Why isn't he going inside the castle? He hasn't been in the castle yet.
It's a good question.
What are you doing, T2? I mean, T2's been our odd person out the entire race. He's the one that's been kind of doing the different things while everyone else is doing other things. So, let's see what he's doing here. He's heading up the mountain. Sponge got their hammer. I'm sure they're like, oh shit. They're going straight for Minuet.
Yep. Yep, going to Crater to grab the stone.
T2 is paused.
Bio break. Maybe.
Rock has his. He does check the other chest that's in here. Wouldn't that be funny? No, it's just hard. Well, hopefully everything's alright on T2's side. Maybe just a bathroom break.
Yeah. But, well, we have double fours. Make sure you guys stay hydrated.
What is Rock doing? Oh, Rock still has to do light trial. Alright, there's T2, he's back.
Yep.
Rock has the key from water trial, so he's not going to get the key in here. So far, we haven't seen anything in forest of note, right? I kind of haven't been 100%
Nope.
paying attention to Floosh here. Alright, so...
Just a few keys and a boss key.
Alright, Rock is out. Where's Rock going? Rock is going to the graveyard. What are we doing, Rock? You gonna run up the thing? What is T2 doing?
Grabbing Minuet.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't have hammer, so can't. This is definitely a. I'm grabbing Minuet to go to Minuet.
Yeah. No, that makes some sense, especially if you're not sure of your Mito hopping skills. It makes sense to come grab this.
Mm-hmm.
Rock looks like he's probably going to follow the hammer. Wonder if he'll do what Floosh did and just check the fairy and leave.
Brock's calling for Minuet.
Well, he'll probably check the fairy though while he's there. I mean,
yeah. Right.
I mean, he just equipped the hammer, so he's definitely going to do at least something up here.
He's gonna hit the.
Right, so here's triple for us. We got triple, and we get the quad.
Can we get the grand slam of nap time?
I mean, you figure if they all do this. Oh no, I mean, it depends on when. So once they finish, if they all do forest, it'll be a toss-up. If people go and do the hammer rock and that ends up being Dins, then they'll go do shadow, or they'll go into fire. So we're gonna hope that for their sake, we'll hope that is the Dins, and for everyone else, we're gonna hope that's the fourth bottle. Right? We don't have 4 bottles yet, do we? Or something like the
bomb bag
or something, yeah.
Bomb bag,
the water shirt.
No, social pillar is a key.
Oh wait, everyone does have the fire shirt.
It was
early.
Hold on.
It wasn't my.
I have it written down. It was Shield Grave.
There we go. Okay, so then
everyone's got it.
So then definitely the tortoise chest was that that slingshot then.
Yep.
All right, so Rock hit the fairy. Now, do they get the Minuet and dip, or do they go into fire? Moment of truth. And we're getting the quad forest.
Yay, quad forest.
Sorry, Sneebler, but it's quad forest.
No, there is not actually anything enforced yet.
Nothing been enforced yet.
But
knowing forest, it'll be in the basement or on Pandem Gannon, because that's usually the way it works.
Yeah, falling
especially if it's a stone
basement.
All right, Philip just got his 20th skull there. Tito not having hammer though, I can't see Tito not putting off IGC much longer. Like when he's done with forest, I can't see him not going in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's so check dense, and he can pretty much get all of it because he's got strength 3. You know that light trial, even though we all know it's dead, has to be in the back of your brain somewhere, being like this. You know,
it's half the
7, 8 checks in there.
Yeah, it's half the trial checks.
Oh, that would have been a hedge your bet play there, Rob. That would not have been a bad idea.
Well, I think we would have seen the hammer in what you call it. Oh, I guess you finished G. No,
I mean at this point,
didn't we?
Everybody who's done GTG has been able to see enough of it to know that there's nothing left. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's right. Philip doesn't have that magic from where was that magic?
Bomb locked in the northwest corner of that.
That's right. Yeah, that well magic.
Yeah. Which I don't know if Tito went to that side of well, or if just went to Dead Hand and beelined it because Dead Hand had it hinted.
He might have just gone right to Dead Hand.
And a very good possibility that we just have, you know, a standard shadow
As the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would hurt.
It would. It would.
Yeah, flat is just not. Nope. Quad for quad. However, I am going to use this for a moment. I will be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna have a little nap time here as Flush is finishing off Meg. We're gonna do some guided meditation here. Just relax and enjoy all the people doing this stuff. Fire arrows were in the valley waterfall. Yeah, I don't have a very good ASMR mic. Alright. What is in the basement here? Is it anything? Will it be something important, or will fire just be dead? And Flusha shooting a Skulltula and doing a boss key skip, apparently. As we skip forward about 20 seconds in time. That was pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can, Oh, look at that. Masterclass from Flush on how to do the zero cycle Phantom Ganon.
Oh, anything good for us yet?
We saw a pretty good zero cycle from Flush on Phantom Ganon and another bomb bag, but other than
Another
that,
bow. So Phantom Ganon had another bow. I'm sad I missed a zero cycle. Those are always great to watch.
and apparently I need to refresh because Flush jumped like 20 seconds in time in front of me, so. Alright, but I seem to be back on track. Also, fast block pushing, the best feature.
Alright, Flush is going to the water temple now.
Yep.
Following those iron boots. We do still need that second hook shot though, but that could just as well be in shadow.
That's a small key and cracked wall.
Did we get any water hints? Did we get a hint for the river chest?
We got a hint for Central Pillar, and it is a key.
Okay, so we won't see that.
No, that's our spare
There we
key,
go.
as far as we're concerned.
So there's our two keys right there that we need to do this. The one there and the one on the wall.
Yep. Well, let's see, we had water keys. We have map. We have cracked wall. And we have central pillar. Okay, that's half our keys. Flush did not do value rock ship.
Figure he probably dips this and then grabs it after this, because makes sense.
Oh.
Okay, there's the boss key.
Mhm.
That's nice to find quick. Not that it helps them here because they don't have the long shot to finish it, but it's nice to find.
I mean, irons was an item in IGC, and makes everything logical for spirit, or not spirit, water words.
I do that with the bottom of the well one. Every time someone does it for like Breath of the Wild, I think bottom of the well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, nothing on the boss keep. I didn't see if it was a key or not. Did anybody catch it?
didn't
It was
either.
fast.
So I will write boss key question mark. So we have 3 or 4 small keys.
I could not see what that was.
Nope. It was something.
Sponge is out of force. Let's see where Sponge goes. I think Sponge is going to go right to the valley. Looks like he's getting his horse.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I blame him. That's a good one.
Whee!
Dark here on Lucius' side. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lowe's. It's always a heartbreaker to crash. Alright, here we go. We're gonna see what this is. Let's see where Sponge goes from here. Survey says Din's fire. Alright, so there's our Dins. I mean, you can full clear Shadow, so you might as well do Shadow and hope maybe your long shot is in there.
Very good chance of it.
But what are we doing? Sponge is doing something else here. What is Sponge doing?
Sponge may be cleaning up their GTG.
Sponge hasn't done GTG yet. That's right. Because he doesn't have
Oh,
scale.
right. Yeah, no scale. Or maybe he wants to just set FW here in case he needs to come back.
So he can come back. Yeah. That's look like that. That's what he's doing. All right.
Yeah,
We're off
this
the
is
shadow.
Shadow. Okay, Dragon Chest is dead.
I think that was all water, so just the boss key and nothing else, it looks like. Yeah. So water's dead. Alright. So the hammer does get us the Inspire, which gets us the Path to Bongo hint. That's taken care of. Let's see. So Decatry Kingdom with the bomb bag that was right in the lobby. Yup, inside Gans Castle. The Bongo was the hammer for Din's Fire on the rocks.
Yep.
Kakariko to Phantom Ganon into Morpha. Kakariko to Phantom Ganon was the boomerang to get the boomerang to get the hook shot.
Yeah.
Which no, because it wouldn't give you 2 hints for the same item, right? That's not how this works.
Convergent path. So it's
So the opponent's song for the Rudo's letter bottles to get you into there so you could get the hook shot.
and the other hook shot is hook shot locked.
Alright, so the other hook
So
shot.
back of Shadow is
Yeah.
probably where long shot's at. So let's go talk to the manager and why he has our long shot.
Yeah, seriously. Or it's on Bongo.
Or Bongo, yeah.
Oh, everyone's hoping it's not fire.
Oh, Hammer, that is true.
Yeah.
Hammer is also hook locked, so fire is also a thing. Yeah, we hope it's not fire either. That would just be so bad. Uwu.
And let's just see what happens with Shadow here. Alright, so Philip, T2 is finally inside Ganon's castle. He'll get his hammer, he'll get his iron boots.
Mhm.
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't just find a hammer and bail. Let's see. Rock looks like he's gonna go hit that hammer. Hammer rocks now. And it looks like Floosh just got his dins and he's on his way to Fall Sponge. So Hammer was in Spirit Trial. Behind the hookshot in Jabu. Behind the boomerang in Rufio and the Rudo's letter on horseback archery.
Hammer was Spirit 1 or Spirit Trial 1. So the non-bomb shoe one.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm. And there's Dens for Rock Chop. But yeah, so happy 2 hours to everyone. Let's give a shout out to our runners, Philip Tito, Rock Chalk, Floosh, and Sponge. They're putting on a great show for us. Thank you to our trackers, Alley-Oops, Baseball, Lady Draco, and Blue Roses for pressing all the buttons for us. So Tom will talk and I have any clue of what we're looking at. Of course, thank you to Tom Talk for joining me here in the comms booth today, and Golden Devil for restreaming this.
New IT guy for being the other comm. Sorry, I'm back. Hey.
Who is ahead? Chat. Yes, chat is ahead.
Sponge by a little bit.
Yeah. As for who's ahead right now, it would be
Sponge. Right, I would say Sponge. Not by too much though.
Yeah. Sponge is further in shadow. I was trying to remember where the Gibdo room was.
Right, here we go. No, well, we called that. That's not good. That's not good for
Shocker.
Tito at all.
That is not good for Tito. So we, in fact, have magic locked magic. So
that's all our bows.
Tito will have to find his way back to the well before he can do shadow, and that's not going to be great.
So we are missing what, one bomb bag? And
We're missing a long shot.
Well, yeah,
that's what we're missing.
I meant for things that have ammo. We're missing just a bomb
Oh,
bag
yeah.
to have all three of those pulled up.
Yep.
All right. So moving right along here in shadow. Another big chest. Shadow's got a lot of stuff.
Nerus. Show us Nerus.
That wouldn't be bad. Or it could be that last bomb bag.
It could be the last bomb bag, too.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had that lens of truth right now, huh?
It's somewhere up there. On the wall.
For those who are just joining us, Lens of Truths is in the crate in the valley, and nobody decided they wanted to pick it up.
It's almost like Market was foolish.
And Spirit is foolish, and nobody wants to. And we had Requiem, but nobody wants to cross anyway. Though somebody did back cross for Drew for GTG. Who crossed the desert for GTG? Was it Phil? Or T2?
I'm trying to remember who did reverse. I think it was fully.
Flush did.
Oh, Flush. Okay.
Oh, there's our water shirt.
Oh yeah, water tunic. Need that.
All right, so now everything is hookshot locked.
Yep.
So let's see if that long shot's back here somewhere. You pulling a pack of chews off of adult fishing. I don't think we saw that check. I don't think we saw any of the adult big checks actually. So the back of Shadow is required for at the very least another key to get to Bongo. So there's at least one key back there and then two chests that we don't know.
Yep. Second magic was above the Crusher.
Tito's going to get his dins here, I think. And then just be like, okay, where the hell is magic? And he didn't go back like everyone else did once he got magic to get that. I mean, once you get bombs, get that magic. So
Well, and I don't know if Tito even did any more of well. I don't remember if he just went straight beelined it for Dead Hand because Dead Hand's hinted, and even like saw that it was a large chest over there. So it may just be he didn't even peek it, so he doesn't even know it's a big chest.
So the question, I mean, there's not a whole heck of a lot left besides fire.
Right.
He may go back, but if he's adult, he'll probably go fire from here. I hope it's in there, unless he remembers or he's saying he ever actually saw it. But I think you're right. He never actually went that far. All right, so
Okay.
so
Well,
nothing there. So the key's on the manager. So Bongo has to have an item if there's an item. If there's an
Yep.
item.
the bongo always has to. Yes. Can I help you? What do you want? Pierre, I don't believe was hinted. But anything locked, the hammer is also locked behind hook, so everything in fire is basically locked behind hook. I mean, it'll be key dependent for fire, but usually fire is hammer locked at some point.
Let's see what's here.
Whee! Sponge doing the bouncy bongo
It could
strikes.
still be behind Zaria's.
It could. That is about the worst outcome for it, but yes.
Let's see what we got on Bongo. Nice quick Bongo kill though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, BGS makes this fight so much easier. And is it on Bongo? Is Bongo the answer to all of our questions? Probably not.
Nope. Bongo is not the answer, so
Well,
into fire we go.
boy, that sucks.
It can get worse. Let's just hope it's in fire.
Yeah, it can get worse. It's called Spirit afterwards.
Yeah, having to go through an entire
Dead Spirit
Dead
just
Spirit.
for the song.
that'd be great, but terrible.
I mean, this also makes sense for Sponge to do.
Sponge is gonna do this. Right? Yeah, 100%. It makes more sense.
Yeah.
Double water with double shadow. We did have triple shadow for a little bit there,
Mm-hmm.
but I doubt we'll see another quad today.
Yeah, I forgot Floosh had already been to water, so I'd say Floosh is actually ahead.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But also, we know that water boss key is just on torches below, so I mean,
And there's nothing else in here.
wonderful, wonderful one cycle and bongo.
Now we're on the everyone does everything else's. Does what everyone else has done part of the race. We're not going to see anything new for a little bit. Well, that's not true. We may see. We're going to probably see fire here from Flush in a couple seconds, aren't we? So that'll give us something to watch. And you know, Flush is not happy seeing that purple ruby there. So where does Flush go? Alright, so Flush is going to go get his Bolero, and then he'll probably use that and go right up. Oh, that's right. Sponge still has all this GTG to do.
Find out that it's pointless.
Alright, yeah, definitely Flush is ahead at this point.
Yep.
Alright, welcome to the Fire Temple we hope to be able to see. It'd be nice if it was just like right in the beginning or right on like the hammer checks down below and we're done, get out of here.
Right. Well, and as far as Sponge is concerned, though, everything past this room in GTG is hook locked. So, I mean, this is a well, right, but this is from Sponge's point of view is a good density play.
That's true. That's a good point. So what was that? Was that key in the first chest? Yes. Key in the first chest in fire. I'm gonna see the hammer checks here. What do you think the chances are Sponge does toilet? Do we get a hint for toilet? Yes. Aqua, that does count for both the path for Ganon and North for hints out of Kakariko. So
You're
the way
very
it worked,
loud, cat.
the way it worked was the boomerang is the boomerang was one, and the ponies was the other to get Rudo's on horseback archery. So that got us the two. Yeah, and they converged in Jabu Jabu. Alright, so Flare Dancer is down. 4. The key, okay. Don't want to see that, but there it is. 2 keys. And nothing.
Alright. So we need one more key to be able to climb, or we need the boss key in these 2 checks.
Do you want to see the boss key this early or not, though? What do you think?
I mean, if it's just on Volv, yeah, I do want to see the boss key and get out of fire, but... Alright, so the next check either has to be the boss key or a small key.
Yeah.
Because Fire Temple logic.
I mean, at this point, probably don't want to see the boss key, because that means that you gotta kill the mob to get a key, and then it could be higher. You'd rather just get the key and climb. You know. You definitely want the boss key to be after whatever you're after.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a small key.
We are at least going to Lower Maze.
is doing ice, which we know had nothing in it but the song at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And T2 is just like, what did I miss? What did I miss? As he goes running through all these different places he's already been.
Yeah.
Going on City as adult. Back.
Yeah, I thought maybe that was a fire play, but
What are you doing, Sponge? Is Sponge's frog warping?
yep, Sponge is frog warping. Let's do the frog warp again.
So we get to see the frog warp back throw. So there's the big chest in the upper maze.
Mm-hmm.
Not the big chest, the big key chest.
Whoop. How did that happen?
At the foul. Small key here. That is a good question, Fox.
That looks like a bomb bag on the bottom of Icy Waters.
Okay, so there's our last one of that, so we know where all those are. Here we go.
It's either that or it's a wallet.
Maybe.
All right, everyone's here safely.
Yep. All right, well. I don't see why you wanted here. We didn't get a Flare Dancers check hint, did we?
I'm gonna have to go back and watch how Floosh just did that. Just run along the top of the gate by map chest. Don't even bother with all the parkouring.
I think Floosh did at least one part of Scarecrow. He didn't do both.
Mm-hmm. Do we know if shortcut is a key?
He didn't go down there yet. No, he's going down there, so had to be something.
Or to open it up.
Or to just open it up, yeah. You know it's nothing, so yeah,
Nope.
you just open it.
Okay, it's Pierre.
Does he have... No, he doesn't have it. It doesn't look like he's got Scarecrow. Or he wants to just go kill Bulb and see what she has first.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't have to be Pierre. Just has to be...
No, he's got no keys.
It could be both as the key.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. It's nice to have that fire shirt, though.
Yep. Volv can have a key. Yes, Floosh fully cleared water short of killing Morpha. Very, very clean, quick Morpha kill.
Cheeto is doing his ice without the arrows, so he's going to do the harder, the longer ice.
Oh, barely missing it. Flush got troll hold there, but is gonna get Morpha on this next hit.
I'm pretty sure Flush did the child portion of Scarecrow, so he'll probably just go get it and come back. He's got Serenade, and he's got Bolero. And then you continue to climb from there. Yep, long shot is
Yep,
go.
long shot is go move. And unlike other seeds, I don't think there is another item we can possibly get that could send us on another
No, I think we've seen everything at this point.
goose chase. Yep,
So
gold is a key.
Oh, she's not even going in the warp. He doesn't care.
What did I say?
I think that was a mistake. I think he should have gone in the warp and gotten the stone just in case it is.
Morpha. Well, I mean, you got 2 people in water right now. But yes, that is Volv dead for Flush.
I don't think that he didn't pick the stone up though.
Probably doesn't think it's all dungeons. For Saria's song, it's just higher up.
Yeah, but like, do you really risk it though? In the couple of seconds you save by saving out? Yeah, I'm kind of with Rob on this one.
Yeah.
So he's gonna skip Pierre and hope it's not Pierre.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be terrible? You go through all this, you go all the way through and get the sorry song. It's not sorry, it's just Pierre all along. That would be terrible if that happened though.
Yeah.
Wait and see. Alright, so Sponge is done with water. He's done with GTG. Looks like he's gonna go grab his Bolero, which means he'll probably be following Flush into fire now.
Just
and
one.
So does Rock.
It's Dad. Alright, highest score on. And this looks like well for Tito to get magic and he'll get back on track.
You need the key to get up here, so it could be up here.
Yep.
I mean, unless there was a key on Pierre, in which case you didn't get up here. That's a whole other. Alright, so what we got? What we got? Oh, that's right. I almost forget this room is here. Alright. He too got his magic. Now he's off to Shadow.
Alright. Was this the answer? Is this a key? Are we gonna cry? I don't know. Find out on the next episode of Zooter Ball Z.
What we got? It's a key.
We're crying.
So it's on. So Pierre's got the item.
It's got, well, Pier has the item, but it still may not be our
No,
long
it's not
shot.
the item. Yeah.
This is Floosh, I think, going to go grab
the stone.
Yeah.
Too funny.
Which I think is actually faster than, I mean, it's not faster than warping out, but it's faster than, like, climbing out into, DMC, but... Okay.
Yeah, he's committing now.
Yeah, he's just... We didn't miscount keys, right? Pier has to have an item, right?
So, pretty sure, because he would have kept going instead of going and just killing. Of the opinion is, since he went back, he would have just kept going if he didn't have the need for a key to go up. And then there was a key on the compass chest, and there was a key on the flare dancers, and I think it was junk on highest score on. So those two keys could be beyond that, but nothing else could be. So I think that's this is item. Yeah, Mido rolled this into being. May have had some prayers said to him to get us a terrible seed, but Mido's the one that rolled this into being. Alright, so we do have a key on adult side. So that's one. We still end up having to come back for child just for the boss key on the other side, but we don't need a small key yet.
Well, that's neat.
I'm wondering if either of Sponge or Rock have Scarecrow. Rock might have Scarecrow. I feel like I saw Rock get Scarecrow. Alright, so 2 keys on adult side. Alright, Sponge has Scarecrow too. Okay, so we'll see Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will tell us what we need to know. And Fox makes a good point. If this is a long shot locked for the key on the child hand, then they'll tell us that we don't need to keep going in here and it's somewhere else. I figure though we'll see Pierre before we see that. There's 3 keys.
Yeah, we should.
I don't think so, Rob. I think it's too hard to see the small chest. You'd know it was a small chest, but you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a key or just garbage.
It doesn't matter if there's any low spheres. It has to be hookshot locked.
There's the big chest. We don't need to go child, so child spirit isn't needed. Unless it's over there. Wouldn't that be? No, because it's barren. Never mind. Forget I said that.
Yeah, because the Phantom Ganon and Morphopath converged on each other, it has to be hookshot locked.
No, I don't think we'll see it at this point. Why would you go over there to look when you could just go get the check and do the check? It's probably just about the same amount of time, really. And no, it's probably faster to go look, but I don't see it doing it. I don't think Haunted Wasteland was hinted.
It's not, but Haunted Wasteland is in logic with just hover boots. So I mean, it could be our last wallet or bomb bag if I miss peaked icy water, but Rock Chop finding arrows.
And there's Sponge finding arrows.
Yeah, there's some crazy glitchless jumps that I just have never seen.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of new stuff in this fire room that I haven't seen before for these, yeah. Sponge is setting furores right by Pierre.
No, they were just bomb locked.
They're just bomb locked because they were in the
hovers.
Lost Woods Grotto.
Yeah.
So there's T2 seeing the second magic being like, okay, well, at least that's good. Not good, but like, he's like, at least I didn't miss it somewhere else and it wasn't here, and I had to do what I did to get here.
Yeah, it's possible. Oh, wow. Oh, no, he didn't get it. I thought he got there at the last second. Nice one cycle from Floosh.
Oh wow, I was so busy watching the other side, I didn't notice you got the Twin Rover and killed her already. Nice. Alright, here we go.
How bad is it?
But we got a Skull Kid check, right? Hint?
Yeah, Skull Kid's hinted.
So it's Dancing Dad or nothing.
Wow.
It's Dancing Dab or Wild Dive. Lab Dive. Or Tektite. Did we see either of those? It has no. If it was Tektite or Wild Dive, we would.
Wait, what was
Lab Dive,
on?
we would have known.
What was the song behind? What you call it? What was the song behind Jabu?
Behind Jabu. Prelude, maybe?
Song of Time. Yeah. That's pretty locked behind that whole set of shenanigans.
Alright. Well, we're gonna see if it is. So there's our Sarias.
But surely if it was lab dive where the hook was placed and the irons were placed, surely someone checked lab dive when
There's no way
they
someone didn't
went.
check lab dive. Like
Yeah,
someone in like Tito's position has checked lab dive.
right. And you just did it out of logic.
Yeah, he just did it with the irons. Nobody wants to check Pierre though.
We saw it. It's dead.
Oh, we did see it. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
sad.
I think Rock Chuck checked it.
All right. So, moment of truth. I mean, it has to be dancing again then. We are going to see a Skull Kid, even though we knew it's not. Yeah, there's our $20. Yeah, I guess that's true. But like, if you did what T2 did, though, you'd have run out of checks by now, and it would have maybe checked it while looking for that magic. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But then you'd still be behind on everything else, and it probably wouldn't be a finish for that reason. So, yeah, good point. We'll find out here in a second, won't we?
Yep.
Right, it's not a logical lap dive. Then the second scale is on Frogs 2, which is behind
Song of Time.
Zarya's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Song of Time.
It's behind Java.
Yeah. So it's behind both, so.
Yeah. Oh, right, because
Let's
sorry.
see. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? And there it is. Okay, it was that. God, that's gonna hurt. Alright.
So, Floosh
That
and
is go mode for Floosh.
Right, trying taking a second look at that, going like, "Oh
Dad
God,
is go
no!"
mode.
Yep, Dad is go mode. And Floosh already has the boss key, so this is a.
Yeah, this is very much a smack morph in the face to get out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So very, very quick finish for Floosh after this.
Yeah, see if he can take the win. And if he does, let's
Very
see.
nice, getting the quick grab on Morpha. And
Floosh. This is Floosh's fourth race.
Yep.
He forfeited one. He's got a 1045 for one, and a 958 for the second. So the 1045 has been dropped so far. So this will put that probably back into contention, one way or the other. But his stuff's looking pretty good so far. If you've never seen that before, BFR, that is the fast Morpha fight right there. When you don't have the cutscene at the beginning, you can just poof and kill it.
Yep, you grab Morpha, jam Morpha in the door frame, and power crouch stab until dead.
Yeah, the Morph into corner is the backup.
Yep.
But yeah, it's my second favorite boss kill next to the Zero Cycle Phantom Cannon, when you can hook him right into it and you don't have to do any tennis or anything, you just nail him. Which I think Floosh also did this scene, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I think my favorite fight, which is illegal to do in our settings, is dropping a bomb over the ledge
For Bongo?
for Bongo,
Yeah, I
and
love that one.
instantly stun locking him and just dropping and murdering him.
Yeah. All right, I need to be right back real quick. I'll be right back.
Sadly, we cannot do that strat in these settings. So we got Sponge moving some mirrors, Rock Chuck. Gonna set up Scarecrow here. Or confirm Scarecrow, I should say. And Philippe is checking Wasteland. So we will get to see what's on Wasteland. And it's nothing. Alright. Phase 1 of Ganondorf for Floosh. Let's go. One, two, three, four. Oh, not quite getting it. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, wonderful. So phase 1 over. Sponge dealing with some Troll Roba action. And Rock Chalk headed into Spirit. Well, 100%. Alright, that's Ganon fight phase 1 over. Got 5 more hits on the piggy.
Right, sorry about that. I had to go move my car. But, oh, all right. We're almost done here.
3, 2.
Have we had anything?
And a dead piggy. So, GG's in chat for Floosh.
GG's to Floosh. Did he take the win?
We don't know yet. There is still about 5 seconds. Because this is a very long cutscene.
Seriously. All right,
Yes. Floosh will be taking the win.
All right, where is it? There it is.
First place,
GG for Floosh.
246.28. GG.
Well done, Floosh. #1 in your programs and #1 in your hearts.
Sponge taking the Diet Prelude back to the cutscene. The OoT cutscene.
Not too far behind them. Well.
Sponge getting the AD song. Buddy.
There's the stars.
What does Diet Prelude taste like? Kind of like the original, but you clearly know the difference.
So where is Prelude? Was Prelude in Ice? No, Song of Time is no. What was in Ice?
I don't know.
Where was Prelude? It's kind of what I'm trying to figure out here.
Yeah, the Prelude on Prelude. That would make sense. Or what was Prelude Song of Time? It was something.
Prelude was Ice. Okay. No, probably. So you people who dipped Ice didn't go all the way.
But Felicia has told us he will not be coming in for an interview, which totally understandable. This was a very long race.
Yeah. I mean, at this point in OOTC that goes over 2.5 hours is a long race.
Yeah. Okay, Prelude was nice.
Okay. So, and then because we had the hint at the end of Ice, people probably just did the 2-item room and then bailed and didn't bother going all the way to the end for the most part.
Right. It also is faster to do the lake because you get dropped into the cutscene versus
Yeah, okay, good point. Yeah.
having to go run through market, roll past everything. You're just kind of like, pick me. And that is go mode for Sponge.
Sponge is in go mode.
249, 30 roughly, somewhere there.
See who else finishes. See if anyone finishes between him and Floosh, or if he comes in second. If he comes in second, that's going to be pretty good for Floosh points. Not that it really matters, because the highest point gets rough. So, you know what? Since we're talking about it, let's explain that. So, if it hasn't changed, and I haven't actually 100% asked, but if it hasn't changed, out of all the quals, your first 8 that you do are the ones that count toward your score.
Right.
Of those, you drop your lowest 4 in your highest 1, and it's the 3 remaining that get put together for your point total, right?
It is highest 1 and lowest 3.
Yeah, okay. Oh, lowest 3. Okay, so you get the 4 in the middle. Okay.
If I'm understanding it properly.
No, you're right. I forgot that that's what it was. Yeah. All right, there we go. We got a cola finish at 250.22 for second place.
Yeah, GG Zavi.
That's what I want to see. There's like 6 people now with cola names. I want to see an all cola restream just to be confusing as all hell.
Mm-hmm.
I cola, Za cola, cola, GG cola.
Right.
I mean, there's 4 right there. I think there's another couple of them. Yeah, there's a lot of cola names. Yeah, well, Zavi had the cola, the Za cola that he's got now named when he was on the restream last time. So
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny to have all one. All right, there goes Morpha for Sponge. Blinking, you miss it.
Yep. Synchronized boss death animations there for a little bit. That was pretty fun. And GG's to Say 252.12.
Cola is on his way.
Mm-hmm.
Cola. Sponge is on his way. Christ, we just talk about the colas.
And
Ryu comes in fourth. Who's third? I missed the third pop.
Third was Say.
Say. Okay. Some good names there. People we've seen a lot.
Yep. Still missing 3 more runners.
Sponge can very much be in the top 7.
Mm-hmm. For the calculation. And Alexis, 5th place.
Well, I mean, this will be Sponge's first time on the board. Sponge had a race that he was in that he forfeited out of. So he's had one race, but he's got nothing on the board yet for point-wise.
Oh, yeah. Yep, these are all the usual suspects.
Yep.
On the top of the list.
Let's see. So Rock has done 2 races with a 911 and 810. And T2 has done 2 races with a 974 and an 818. So good showings so far for both of them as well. So this will add another race to them.
And Oak, 6th place, 254.33.
I wonder if Sponge just minimize the race for him just because he doesn't want to watch this as he's trying to finish up. I know I probably would. Long shot on Dancing Dad, yep.
Yep.
All dungeons for Saria to get the Darunia's Joy cutscene. Which is sad that it's no longer in the game, but it's whatever.
It is still in the game.
You
have to play the wrong song to Darunia to get the Dancing Dad cutscene.
Oh. That's
Fun fact, if you want to give chat content every once in a while, just play the wrong song for him.
Looks like Rock didn't get the hint for Skull Kid. Where was the hint for Skull Kid?
Somewhere.
Sponge with the bubble trick. And cannon goes down. The blink if you miss it.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Mario taking 7th place with 255.53.
That runs out our top 7. So there's your points calculation thing there, or whatever you want to call it.
And finishing in the same cutscene as Ingle, 8th place, 256.07.
There's Rock's long shot. Sponge is in the game fight. T2 is just starting in on the spirit.
And
Rock is
welcome
heading
in,
back to water.
Raiders.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders from Rokishi's channel. GG Rokishi.
And Cola proper will finish with 257.01 in 9th place.
And GT to you, NyQuil. That's great to hear that you were able to get that. The rough one to get, but once you start getting it, you can get it consistently. It's a great thing to see. I'm sure it feels great when you get it that first time.
And Master Alex 257.31.
Nice, Fiji. It's a good way of going, putting it through.
And this will be Sponge finishing in a
See if he gets
few
sniped.
seconds. I wasn't going to say it.
Sniper, no sniping.
And that is GG for Sponge, who should be finishing in
There it
11th,
is.
258 flat.
Very nice. And Sponge just immediately cuts.
Yep.
GG the Sponge.
Like, I'm tired of this. I want out. Get me out.
Yep. I'm out. I'm not getting the hell out of here. Gone. Bye. But GG the Sponge. Great job. That should be some good points. And the quick. GG to Rock on that one. Always fun to watch that. Sponge is here. Let me pull him in. GG Sponge, welcome.
GG, thanks.
So, what'd you think of
Oh.
it?
I just suck.
Yep.
That's basically my whole takeaway.
Yep.
It gets you on the board, so that's good.
Unfortunately, it does me on the board. I wish that it got me on the board a second time,
Yeah.
but I crashed yesterday, so it was not meant to be.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
It happened. I don't really know where. I mean, I know where I could have saved time. I don't know about saving that much time.
I mean, this was a rough one. Like everything you did where you could have saved time is all stuff that made sense to go do, like finishing GTG, like all that shit made sense to do. I mean, who the fuck is gonna see, friggin' Foolish Stone Spirit into Saria's song for Dancing Joy to be the thing that clinched the seed?
Mm-hmm.
If you do that before GTG, I'm sorry, but you're getting investigated. Yeah, no, there's only so many ways. Like, you're all gonna get bottlenecked into the same thing at the end of the sea, and it's just how efficiently you routed basically not necessarily the whole game, because at a certain point you understand that basically everything in the game has a high chance of being locked just by your hints. Like the two CAC hints were really important. The inside Ganon's Castle, the bongo is really important. Like at some point, I was looking for those 3 items basically: hookshot, long shot, and Dins. And if you just followed your hints, like if you were really thorough early, it really punished you this seed. Whereas if you played super aggressive, you got to a point where you could say, okay, I'm gonna skip all these Sphere Zeros and early checks because it can't have my items.
And the one thing that really, the one trip up really to the whole seed was the magic. Like if you just went and got your strength and bit, which is what Tito ended up doing, and you didn't go looking any farther than that, you didn't know your magic was in there. That was the big thing that could trip you up this seed.
Yeah, I feel like with double path CAC, you will end up back. You should end up back there relatively soon. If anything, just to turn in 10 and 20, because there's so many skulls in the area. Like, who looks at a boomerang and said, "Oh, that's definitely path to PG,"
Right.
or "That's definitely path to Morpha"? Like,
Nobody wants to think that a bonus song is going to be a path to something.
I considered it, but with a double path, I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna look at the boomerang and say that's probably an item. I acknowledge the possibility, like it could be beat Jabu, get Song of Time, water boss keys locked by Song of Time, Path to Morpha. I didn't think first hook would be in Jabu though. I was like, it's kind of low odds, so I was thinking first hook on 10 or 20, and it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, I think that's what we were thinking is going to be was first hook on 20 after we saw the 10. It's like, nope, no, it's not there.
Yeah, if that was the case, I probably finish a lot. Well, I don't finish a lot faster, but I finish faster relatively speaking because I feel like I had 20 very quick this seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were one of the few that had 20 very quickly.
Yeah.
I think Flush was aggressive about getting the 22.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, that's what you should do this seed, in my opinion. It's way too risky to play no skulls in a double cack path when one of them is a fucking boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, double path, you're going to clear the whole thing anyway, just to make sure you're not getting something ambiguous. It's like, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna make sure you at least are in a position where you can check them reasonably quickly.
It turns out to be Epona and the boomerang for Jabu. It's just like, okay, well, that's great. So,
Right.
Yeah, I guess I can't really complain. It's decent points, but I was kind of hoping to do better today, so I'm a little disappointed. I don't feel like I played particularly well based on how I know that I'm capable of playing. It's an okay race. At least I have a finish.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then, I mean, even at the end of the day, it's like, it's going to be good points. Especially because at that point, all the runs were coming in together. It wasn't so much like an execution issue either. It was just, shit was in stupid spots, and then you just did things in a little bad order. Like that's probably the only thing that you could say negative about how you played. At least that's from what I saw. It's just, the way you ordered it. And I think that's really the only difference between you and Fluch right there. Just he ordered it a little bit more together. Like, and that's, I think, is the only difference between the two of you. I mean, for a good chunk of the seed, you two were like in lockstep.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I mean, I felt like I was playing the seed correctly in the beginning. Correctly in air quotes. Obviously, people can have subjective opinions, but I felt like I was playing the seed optimally up to a certain point. And then I did this south field route because I wanted to get skulls at the same time, and I did south field and valley and all that, and I was thinking back on it, and I'm like, this is all... once you get to that point in the seed that I mentioned, all of these checks become irrelevant, and they become time loss. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, like, this is where I lost time, 20 skulls, like, farming as aggressively as I did, like, I feel like is the right play, but also in this seed, it hurts you. Yeah. Just a lot of stuff that if I had ordered things differently, I could have skipped and saved a bunch of time. I don't think there's any world in which I win this, but definitely just unfortunate ordering, like you said.
I mean, you were the first one to those, to the gold gauntlets.
Yeah, I figured.
Didn't have to dip again for the gold gauntlets. I think he went into IGT the first time without them. I'm not Rock. I'm sorry, Flush had to dip with them, again. I think he went in with the hook shot, so really that was the negative.
Yeah, I had to go back. I thought about doing a hookless spirit trial. I really did, but I'm like, all right, let's find the hook first. I need that.
I mean, the hook locked, over 50% of the seed, so.
Yeah. I did field GV loop. Did I do it after Deku? I did it when I was getting skulls. So I think I did do it after Deku.
Yeah, you had the bomb back at that point because you weren't doing field with the shoes. You were doing field with the bombs.
Yeah. I was planning on having 20 skulls after beating DC as an adult.
Yeah, I think you had 21 when you left.
I just forgot that I
Yeah.
already had 20.
I mean, there's one there for you. Oh, yeah,
Let's go rock chalk.
did good. Just T2 left.
Yep. And Rock Chalk will be joining us here shortly. And there it is.
GG's, Rock. Welcome in.
Hey yo.
Hello.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's. I should have gone for 80 10 minutes earlier than I did, but oh well.
What did you do in the meantime?
I went child and got Pierre, and then went back.
Oh,
Here.
and went back to fire.
Yeah.
Did Floosh full clear fire?
He skipped
Flush
Pierre.
didn't check Pierre.
What about
Floosh-
deep water?
Yes, Flush did
Okay.
do deep water.
He did water before he went to fire. Actually, I think
Yep.
he did water. He did water. What? He did water
He
earlier.
did water and then went to Gerudo Valley, got dens out of Hammer Rocks, and then
He
ended
did
up.
all of water in one
Yep.
go?
Well,
That's-
I when I say all of water, I mean he did everything except for Morph, obviously.
Well, yeah, but that's crazy. Honestly, that's crazy to me because all of
Yep.
Shadow is in play for the long shot as well.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I think you just grab the boss key in that case, go to Hammer Rocks, get Dins, and then do Shadow. Like, that's crazy.
Went all the way down to Dragon Chest, or I guess down is the correct way because River Chest, yeah, whatever.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I can sign off on that one, Chief.
Yeah.
But he won, so
Yeah, Robin was saying in chat, he's like, yeah, everyone should just bail out till they get the thing. Be like, yo, push it out and come back later on if it ended up being the thing. But once you the boss, you just get the fuck out.
Yep.
I mean, I also full cleared water, but that was before I did any 80 stuff. So
but you'd
I was
already done
hoping-
Shadow.
So
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. That's right.
T2 gets the quick kill.
Like
on,
that's
Wolf.
reasonable.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I see what you're saying now. But yeah, I don't know. I was tempted to just go for Spirit right after I beat Volvagia, but I was like, I don't want to do Baron's Spirit. What if it's a long one and then I just spend 10 minutes doing nothing and then there's nothing on Saria's? But also, no one's finished yet. Maybe it is AD. But I also didn't want to metagame myself into somewhere stupid, so just kept playing like I usually do. Which unfortunately hasn't panned out for me this quals, but you know, that's okay.
I think that when there's no finishers past 240, I think it's pretty much guaranteed to be AD.
Yeah.
I don't see any other combination of checks. I only have 5 checks left in my game. So I don't see any other combination of checks that produces a finish time post 240 if it's not AD. So like once we got that point, once we kind of got to that point, I'm like, okay, I'm right. It's just how right am I?
Mm-hmm.
With the quality of racers in this race, it just didn't make any sense for their like let's just pretend it's not AD. Let's put it in deep water. Like even that's still relatively late. Like we still see finishers rolling in late 220s, early 230s if it's in water.
That's true.
Like AD would past that it's like it's got to be something really dumb.
But Chad, any more questions for our runners? Looks like no. But
So we want to hand it over to Golden, or what do we want to do here?
All right. I will see you on March 27th. Rock Chalk.
March 27th.
That is the next time the Kings and the Avs play.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
GG Sponge.
GG's, Chief. I'm gonna get going.
Yep.
See ya. I'm gonna head out too. I don't know. I don't have much more to say about the seed except that looks like Floosh didn't get the remote grotto strength, which is annoying. But that's okay.
Right.
Oh, right, he didn't. He never went back for the 3-3. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought he did get it and he went back later on. I guess I was wrong on that one. That's my bad.
Yeah, this is one of those seeds where not having things is good.
Hmm.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll see you.
Yep.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for the restream, you guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you
Not
guys
a
for a great
problem.
run.
Have a good one.
Great to watch. You guys are great. So, all right, yeah, I think we're gonna hand it to Golden.
We may be waiting on Tito. Golden just dropped some in the chat saying Sponge needed to keep it short, so I was wrapping that up to get him out of there. But I think we're just gonna stick around for a few more minutes and watch Tito finish and see if they want to come in for an interview. If not, we'll be signing off. But since
Yep.
our
There's another cola finish right there. Yep.
since our start of our interview, we have Sora in 12th place with 258.52, Juke in 13th with 259.21, Incola with 3 hours 53 seconds, alongside another 3 hours and 53 seconds with Redrum in 15th, Chuckles 301.26 in 18th place. Oh, 16th
Good. I'm
place.
glad
Sorry, I
Chuckles
can't
was able
read.
to play. He said he had hurt
Yeah.
himself, so I was wondering if he was going to be able to play or not.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Just Sam 17th, 301.58. Sombra V in 18th, sorry, 17th, 18th for 302.27. Jimbo in 19th with 302.28. Numbers are hard. Fur in 20th with 302.51. Arnott in 21st with 304.33. Rock Chalk in 22nd with 305.07. Kirux 23rd with 305.10. Zinedine with 24th with 305.12. Alfalfa 25th, 305.41. Nopons with 26, 308.08. Drunus 27, 308.20. Sanzu 28th, 308.46. Ronha
Not to cut in,
29th.
Philip finishes in 36th place with 3:15.29.
So Arana 29th, 309.19. Baranos, never heard of that player, but 30th, 310.32. Methinks so, 31st, 310.59. Green Cola, 32nd, 313.05. Kratos, 33rd, 314.38. A creative username, that's a new one, 314.49. Stuckman, 315.20. And Tito with 315.29. That was a lot of numbers.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm pretty sure I
Better
said
than me.
multiple numbers the wrong ones for places, but yeah. I got through.
You got there, man. That's all that matters.
Right. We are seeing if Tito wants to come in for an interview.
And I'm actually just going to jump in because Tito said not today.
Okay.
So I think that is going to wrap up our stream for today. GG's to all of our runners. Thank you again to Tomal Talk and New IT Guy for commentating, as well as all of our trackers Alley Oops, Baseball, Lady Draco, and Blue Roses. We will be back. I forget what the next qualifier, I think, is on Silver Gauntlets Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern.
That sounds right.
Um,
I know it's on TSG.
yes, it is on the Silver Gauntlet, and then the next one here on ZSR will be on Saturday. It's a relatively quiet week here on ZSR with Thanksgiving in the US, but there will be a Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup race later today at 3 o'clock Eastern. And with that, I think we're going to head out. So thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to go raid not someone in the race, but one of our Wind Waker runners, KitKat, who is doing some Skyward Sword randomizer. Please, if you go watch anyone else in the race, do not spoil anything. And have a good rest of your Sunday.
Bye, everyone.